you'll see only here on News 10. A Glens Falls man missing for more than 30 years, eventually declared dead. But a childhood friend not accepting that answer.
News 10's Peter Eloise joining us now in the studio with more. Peter.
It's a story about friendship and never giving up hope. An ex-police officer using some of his old tricks of the trade to track down a man he once considered a brother, whether he was dead or alive.
There'd be nights that I'd lay there and just wondering, where's my friend? What happened to him? And it just would always eat away at me.
Eating away at Brian Pincheon for years, decades. Pincheon on the right, his best friend Rick Hazelton on the left.
Every day, we were inseparable.
Growing up together on May Street in Glens Falls, playing at the same park, and going to the same school. One day in October of 1986, Rick decided he was done living in this area. The relationship with his family wasn't great, and his friends had gotten married and started going their separate ways. So the 23-year-old aspiring musician said it was time for a change, and he headed down to New York City.
And we wished him the best of luck, hoping we were going to see him again sometime soon. And he just ended up disappearing after that.
No phone calls, letters in the mail, or social media contact for 33 years.
A few of us got together and over the years tried to look him up, and there were no records, which seemed strange to us.
After a number of years, another close friend, Gary Londrigan, feared the worst.
Did you ever expect to see him again?
No.
Neither did most. In fact, when Rick's dad passed away, his family had Rick legally declared dead to disperse the inheritance.
If I couldn't accept that, I wanted to make sure that it was true.
So the 25-year veteran of the Fort Edward Police Department got to work for years, searching through records of John Does across the country, trying to find a match. With the help of a detective in Nashville, they tracked Rick down.
Can't be me. I'm not missing, I don't think. This has got to be fake. It's just something. Somebody made a mistake.
But it was no mistake. It turns out after New York, Rick made his way south to Miami, staying with an uncle for a few months until he saw an ad in the paper.
Continental flights anywhere in the United States, $80. I can't beat that. So I said, okay, I'll go to Denver.
He hitchhiked his way to western Colorado, working odd jobs, and where he met his wife and had 2 children before moving to Oregon with her family in 2001. Rick saving up the money to fly back to Albany, reuniting with his friends this week.
I never thought that anybody really cared all that much, so it feels really good, actually. Real good to know that you're loved. Everybody likes that.
Rick and Pincheon, once inseparable as children, back together once again. Perseverance paying off, hoping time and distance don't keep them apart in the future.
If you love somebody that much, and because he's like a brother to me, don't ever give up until you know all the facts. And I just, I'm glad I didn't.
Rick is here for a few more weeks. He's staying with his old friends, making up for lost time. They're getting together this Sunday for a kickball game with others from their school to reunite with their long-lost friend. Reporting in the studio, I'm Peter Eloise, News 10, ABC.
What a great sentiment he had there. It feels really good to know that you're loved. Everyone likes it.
I was thinking too, watching it, people, young kids don't realize back then there was no Facebook or social media.
Right.
You keep
There's
track
no way
of everybody now.
to reconnect that quickly.
Right. Yeah.
Wow.
We can never lose Cap. We're on both your pages.
I know, you'll find me somewhere poking around on social media, right? Tonight,